like for you at the beginning of the year? Kind of, a rocky start to the season, but coming on late, especially with that touchdown at App.
I say the biggest thing was just adapting to this culture. I felt like when I got here in January, I feel like I adapted immediately thanks to the help of my coaches and my teammates. And the next step was just playing the game in front of the home crowd, getting used to that. And I feel like once I got used to that, that just helped me get more comfortable and make more plays and get more comfortable within myself. And my teammates helped me too, and my coaches. So that just helped me just take off and boosted my confidence in another way.
Yeah, that touchdown at App, Todd had said when he was running down there, he was kind of tearing up, kind of based on how you had a rocky start, but finally were able to punch it in. What was that score like for you? And then ever since then, it seems like you've been able to take your game to another level.
I say that score just helped me, just break through, if that makes sense. Just like help me get that first one out the way, get the first touchdown as a Duke. And I feel like after that, sky's the limit now. It's not really as much pressure as for me to make more plays, knowing that I got that out the way. And that just helped me make more plays, knowing that I got that trust from my quarterback and my coaches to call that play in that moment. And that just helped me in the long run.
What have you kind of seen from these Louisville DBs? They've been really opportunistic the last few weeks, and last week they picked off Sam Hartman twice, or more than that, but 2 pick sixes, I guess. What have you kind of seen from them?
I've seen a good challenge. I feel like they play a lot of good man-to-man coverage, which is, I know as a receiver always want man-to-man coverage, so I know the guys in my room, we're excited, and we're taking on the challenge, especially playing the Power 5 opponent on ESPNU, prime time. So I feel like that just gives us more confidence to practice harder, just to showcase what we've been working on in the off season and during the season.
And what have you maybe seen from Billy these last few weeks, ever since his start against Marshall? How has he kind of grown through the bye week and into this week?
I say, as far as Bill, I think he matured in a way, as we all did, because we never want to lose on homecoming. But we all didn't play well as a whole, so I feel like that even bonded us more, knowing that we win together and we lose together. So that just helped us move in the right direction. And I feel like as a team, we got a lot of confidence going into this week.
Going back to what you were talking about this being on ESPNU in a prime time, obviously channels, networks, game times don't necessarily always matter in the grand scheme of things, but what was your reaction when you first saw that you guys were going to be playing on a national network and at a 7:30 p.m. start? Does that excite you guys at all?
I mean, I say the biggest thing is just our families get to watch it, on national TV. I know for us, when you win a game, you really don't think about it because you just focused on the game and you barely even see cameras out there when you're on the field. But definitely after the game, you watch it over. But I just say the biggest thing is just everybody get to showcase in front of their families on national television. It was just a good opportunity to represent this team and this school on ESPNU. So that just makes it much better for us and it gives us, I want to say a distraction or confidence, but it's just like, it's just something good,
How have you seen a guy like Billy grow through the summer and coming in during the season? You guys have been together in practice a lot, and then second part of that is, against Marshall, he kind of went to you a lot early on in the game to settle. And do you think that's kind of based on you guys practicing together a bunch?
I say when I first got here, when I first got here in January, we would the guys, our receivers and the quarterbacks, we would do a lot of off the field, like out of workout training and stuff. So I feel like Billy, Toddy, Alonzo, and even Chase, we just all built a good bond as far as like on the field and off the field. So when Billy got the chance to start, I felt like he was very confident in all of us that he could rely on us to take that next step in the passing game. And I felt like that's just translated into the game.
Do you root for all the Philly teams?
All of them.
Having a good fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Phillies play tonight. Yeah. I even have a tattoo of the Phillies right here. So, yeah, I'm a fanatic. So.
What has this move been like for you? Obviously, JMU making the move to the FBS, but you doing the same thing coming from Monmouth, and has it been like what you expected it to be?
I think it's everything I expected it to be. I know coming here, that was the first thing that Coach Signetti told me, that we were moving to FBS, and there's a great opportunity not only for me but for the program to showcase what y'all been showcasing over the last years in this winning culture. And when he told me that, I was just all in because I like that. I like being that underdog, you know. Because with us moving up, not everybody think that we were going to have a lot of success up to this point, and there's a lot more success for us to reach. But I felt like coming in, I always wanted to be that, like, to have that underdog mentality, like prove everybody wrong. And playing FBS, obviously everybody wants to play FBS coming out of high school, and there's no better opportunity for me than to do it in my last year eligibility.
You say you like being an underdog, so going into a Power 5 atmosphere, I guess, does that maybe bring anything out of you that maybe you feel like is different from any other game?
I approach every game the same, just with that, like I'm playing for my teammates, my family, and the school. So just because it's a Power 5 opponent, it is a little exciting, but if you think about it, it might distract you and make it more pressure, put more pressure on you. So I just approach every game, but I know, like, I know on Saturday night when the game kick off, probably be jitters at the beginning, but it's football at the end of the day. It's the game we be playing our whole life. And I feel like the preparation that we're doing throughout the week is going to help us for that moment and to have a big day on Saturday.